Hey, how's it going, Todd? My name is Jack here with Mr. and Mrs. Leads. Thank you for trying out the Site Auditor. I hope you got some insight out of that. I wanted to follow up here with a video analysis of your website and to take a further look at your website in terms of an SEO perspective and provide some further insight as to how we can improve your rankings, on what kind of potential is out there for some of the keywords that you might want to capture, as well as how we would go about improving your rankings if we were to tackle this project on together. All right, so without further ado, let me go and get started. The first thing I did was I actually pulled up your website here in a tool called Ahrefs. Ahrefs allows search marketers like myself to look at the metrics of a website and see kind of what's been working out and what's not been working out for you. And what I can see right off the bat is that you don't have a lot of referring domains, and this backlink right here is inaccurate. So I know it shows 80,000 backlinks. I know most of the backlinks that you're getting, like 79,000 of them, is basically coming from just one website. And so we just need to basically have more websites pointing back to your website. Now, in case you didn't know what a backlink or referring domain is, Todd, it's basically any websites out there in the sphere that goes back and links back to your website by a hyperlink. So what I mean by that is if there is a blog out there that's called the photographyblog.com, and they go out there and they make a post and they say, hey, if you're looking for the best photography in Austin, Texas, visit bcreekphoto.com. And so then if the person clicked on that link, it would take them straight to your website. And so that's actually called a backlink. And the number of backlinks that point back to your website is a very important metric in determining how authoritative your website is. And authority, in turn, is an important, is a very big part of Google's algorithm in determining how quickly you rank up for the keywords you want to rank for and how high you rank for it. And so there's other nuances behind it, but it's a good general rule of thumb to look at it that way. And backlinks is a part of building that authority on your website. And so in Google's eyes, when you have a lot of websites that are linking back to you, it shows Google that you're the kind of website that other websites like to talk about, and your website is the kind of website that other websites like to refer their visitors to. And so it's a very important, good trust signal in Google's eyes, and it builds the authority on your website. And so it's very important that we have a lot more referring domains and backlinks pointing to your website. Right now, the fact that you're at about 22 referring domains, we need to shoot for about closer to 300 to 400 referring domains on about 1 to 3,000 backlinks. So we'd probably disavow that one referring domain that's giving you 78,000 links just because it's spammy and you're just not getting any credit for those links. But we definitely want to make sure that we have more websites pointing to your website. So increase this number of referring domains. And so that's just going to help build the authority on your website. It's going to help you rank for a lot more keywords you want to go after. It looks like you actually rank for about 500 organic keywords, which is actually a great number. I assume you have a lot of inner pages, things like that. That's helping you rank. The issue is that you're getting about 10 visitors per month to your website organically, and that's the estimated amount. So let's take a look and see exactly what kind of keywords you're ranking for. So it looks like sunflower, landscapes, Austin skyline, panorama, Santa Elena Canyon sunset, Dallas skyline at night, Omni, so Houston. So I think you're doing a good job of just hitting the kind of okay, so flipping this actually changes to the different pages. Okay. Yeah, that looks great. So 8 by 24 is 175. Vivid metal. Okay, I see how this works. Now, I have a couple of ideas about how we would make this page a little bit cleaner. What happens? Let's see what happens if you add to cart. So you can add a discount code, update cart, checkout. Let's see if there is a PayPal method. I'm not sure how much business you're actually getting. Okay, so it looks like it goes straight to PayPal, and then from there they can order it that way. I'd be curious to see like what your cart abandonment rates are. Just kind of doing that licensing, so you have that in your galleries. Okay. So it's great news that honestly that you have all these different photos that you're ranking for right now, and so great job of like targeting that kind of thing. What we want to do is make sure that we start ranking you higher for these kinds of key terms. So you have an Austin skyline panorama photo. which looks great. Now we just need to make sure that it ranks higher because you're on the 13th position for this. That's essentially meaning that you're like on the third spot of the second page. And if you think about it, Todd, most people don't go past that first page when they search for a given query. And so what we need to do is make sure that you rank at the top of Google for this kind of thing, and that's just a matter of building the authority in your website and cleaning up some of the on-page SEO. So right now, right off the bat, you have Austin Skyline Pano-DSC. We want to make sure that you have the word panorama all the way through there. And then I would have to take a look at some of your meta descriptions and your header tags just to make sure that everything's optimized for the keywords we want to go after. Because kind of as an SEO marketer and things like that, my job is to make it as easy as possible for Google to understand exactly what your website is about and what keywords you want to rank for. And so we want to make sure that the inner pages that we build out specifically target the keywords we want to capture, and then we want to also make sure that we have all the elements that Google is looking for in terms of SEO so that Google knows exactly what your website is about, and that just helps in ranking you higher because Google knows exactly what your website is about, and it's just a good way to rank you because a lot of other websites don't have all those elements that Google's looking for, and then Google's just going to give you more credit, and then your website is just going to rank higher than your competition. So that's the kind of thing that we would do. Now the other thing I would do is I would actually help do some keyword research for your website and figure out exactly what kind of keywords we want to go after that have a decent amount of search volume and low competition. And so something like Austin Photography has 250 searches per month with 13 KD. That might be a great one to go after. Now I don't know what kind of photography you do besides that. I think you do more like architectural skyline, that kind of thing, as opposed to like something like newborn photography, boudoir photography, wedding photography, right? So I'm not sure if you do any of those. If you do, obviously we can definitely help you rank for it, but also we don't want to rank you for services that you don't provide. So we go in there and I would ask you some questions like what kind of photography that you do, maybe what kind of keywords you want to rank for. So like I mean honestly, like we could help you rank for Austin Skyline Panorama, make you so that you place #1. Honestly, ranking for you for something like this is easier for us to do than ranking you for something that's completely that you don't rank for at all, just because you already have credit for this, and it's just a matter of building the authority on the website to help you rank for it. And so, like, well, I mean, you rank for a lot of these like blue bonnets images. So it's like it looks like you're ranking for a lot of like specific images that have to do with like a certain kind of image that a person's looking for, and they're typing that kind of thing, which is great news because it's the more targeted that keyword is, the more sales and the more targeted the kind of traffic it tends to be. So these are actually very targeted keywords that you're already capturing some credit for. It's just a matter of us just kind of ranking you for it. Looks like you got 24 positions up for this phrase, Fort Worth Skyline Art. And you know, this is the kind of thing that we can absolutely rank you for as well. So yeah, maybe you know what, Todd, I think it's more of just kind of starting the conversation, asking you a few questions about exactly what kind of services that you provide in terms of photography, which angle you want to take your put your focus on, what your time frame is, what your marketing budget is, and then hash out a plan of attack, and then go ahead and get started with this. But this is definitely something that we can help you out with, especially because you already are established in this niche and you already are getting credit for these kinds of keywords. It's a lot easier for us to help you get to that next level and help you bump you up to that first page and start really bringing in traffic and traction to your website, and in turn convert into sales than if we were to start on a fresh website and try and rank you from the get-go. So definitely a lot of possibilities here, and we can absolutely definitely take you to the next level in terms of the amount of visitors that you're going to be getting to your website, and would be interested in definitely working together. I don't always say this in all my video analysis, but I am interested in this one. So if you are interested as well, Todd, would love to talk further. I'll leave my phone number at the bottom in case you want to chat by phone. Otherwise, we can just bounce back by email as well. All right, so I appreciate it, Todd. Hope you have a great rest of your day and week, and I look forward to talking to you soon, all right? Thank you.